Making a marriage work is hard work. That's why 1 out of every 2 marriages end in divorce or separation. With the current pandemic, the rising cost of living, ridiculous government overreach, and so on, it's harder than ever before to make a marriage work because the external stresses of life starts impacting marriages too. It's difficult to be romantic and loving when the bills keep piling up. Life's responsibilities and commitments weigh heavily on the couple's shoulders. Very often, the rose-tinted glasses are the first things to fall off, and love goes right out the window as the couple struggles to survive and stay afloat. After a while, the couple loses their love and passion and becomes strangers in the same household. Their fiery love has become nothing more than glowing embers, about to fizzle out. It's at this stage that things are most crucial. Women often feel more hurt and lost when a marriage is collapsing. The man they knew becomes a different person who retreats into a cave of stony silence. Women then look frantically for advice in magazines, books, and shows like opera to figure out how to save their marriages. Very often, marriage advice given by other women are unrealistic and unhelpful. They try to deal with the man in the relationship based on how a woman would want to be treated. This will never work. Despite what the media tells you, men and women are fundamentally different. They've always been that way and always will, no matter what the woke crowd will tell you. It's for this reason James Bauer's book, His Secret Obsession, has sold thousands upon thousands of copies and is an online bestseller for years. Let's see why thousands of women swear by this book when it comes to saving a marriage. The sheer number of copies sold, along with the positive reviews and testimonials, is social proof that the methods work. Ultimately, that's what matters. If you wish to rekindle the flames in your marriage, this book will tell you what to do. We live in an insane world these days. One of the causes of this is political correctness. People are willing to put up with rubbish concepts and beliefs, just so a small noisy fraction of society won't be offended. His Secret Obsession is not politically correct, and it doesn't even try to be. It's all about what a man truly needs from a woman and what a woman should do to keep him attracted to her. No matter if you're a married woman or a single woman, this book will help you. While it positions itself as a marriage saver, the truth is that the book is about the male psyche. Women will finally understand how men think, and it's nothing like what the women's magazines will have you believe. This is real-world information that's truthful, even if it's a little bit ugly. Single women will be able to use this information to get the man she wants and keep him loyal to her. And married women can make her disinterested husband long for her all over again. It'll put the sizzle in a relationship that's fizzling out and rekindle the glowing embers back to a passionate, roaring flame. The methods in His Secret Obsession are laid out step by step for you to follow. There are no vague platitudes for you to decipher or draw your own conclusions. His Secret Obsession is affordable and backed by full 60-day money-back guarantee. There's no risk for you here. Give it a try, and within a couple of weeks, you'll see a noticeable difference in the way your husband treats you. He won't be able to get enough of you. The end of a marriage can be traumatic to all parties involved. It can wreck the family's finances too, not to mention the impact it will have on the children. Why would anyone go through all of this when the root cause of the problem can be fixed with a bit of work? The biggest benefit of His Secret Obsession is that it can save you from a ton of pain, inconvenience, and regret. Most marriages can be saved if only the couple knew what to do. James Bauer tells you exactly what to do, and it has worked for thousands of women, so it might work for you too. These days, with all the talk about both sexes being equal and similar, it may seem like it's the man's job to always satisfy the woman and keep her comfortable. It's no wonder that more than about 50% of marriages in the US end in separation and divorce. Marriage is an alliance between two people. Both will need to put in the effort. That said, sometimes one person needs to put in the effort first before the other will reciprocate. So if you believe that it's unfair for you to be the one putting in the effort to save the marriage, this program will not work for you. You must have a positive attitude and be willing to give first if you wish to receive. Some women may scoff at the techniques in this book and think they'd rather be divorced than appear submissive or needy. Putting one's ego aside is crucial to making the techniques in His Secret Obsession work. There's no shame in trying to please your husband to save your marriage. Overall, this product will definitely help to save a marriage that's on the rocks. It will restore the man's desires for his wife and make him feel like there's still hope for the marriage. Very often, the success or failure of a marriage is not due to a loss of love, but the daily onslaught of life stresses, piled upon miscommunication, unspoken grievances, and deep-seated unhappiness. When you apply the techniques in His Secret Obsession, you'll learn how to treat a man how he wants to be treated. Forget the advice in women's magazines and the barrage of hateful propaganda from feminists. None of them can help you, but James Bauer's book will. At the end of the day, you'll need to decide for yourself if your marriage is worth saving. If it is, give His Secret Obsession a try, and within a couple of weeks, your husband will be in love with you all over again. Click my link below to see their website, where you'll be able to purchase a copy of His Secret Obsession. I'm Ophelia, and I hope you found this review helpful.